thank everybody for watching. Listen, I gotta duck down, I gotta get low. I'm trying to get the camera and the angles right. Listen, man, today I'm presenting you guys with something crazy, some automatic for me. For a guy like me, it was automatic. Shouts out to the guys at Topperz. Again, this is actually, if you're familiar with me, if you're not familiar with me, definitely get a little familiar. I'm a collector, man. I'm a fitted collector. I'm a comic book collector. I'm a Castlevania collector. I'm just into fashion and fly things, right? Rarity over popularity is my slogan. And today I'm showing you guys a very, very rare piece, something that caught my eye instantly. Like I said, if you're familiar with me, you know I'm no stranger to being in New York a lot. I'm no stranger to the Bronx. I'm no stranger to let me say fashion. I'm just a fashionista, man. You know what I mean? So today I'm jumping straight into this box, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna dive deep in. I'm not gonna give you guys too much of a weight, but this box right here, actually, it's an iconic thing for me. It represents a few things. One, it's the first time I ever ordered anything online from Topperz. I was there the first day, opening day, when they had the line outside for Topperz. They bring half of New York out for it, so I was there for that as well. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is, I'm not going to say the last, but it was definitely the first Ohtani that I've owned myself. This box right here, if you guys are not familiar with the gentleman whose name is Ohtani, he is a Japanese baseball player. He has done something that the probable would never ever factor could ever be done in life. So I'm not going to give you guys too much of his stats, too much of his accolades. Do your homework, bro. Do your homework, because I can't give it all to you. So do your homework. So today, I'm just going to bust this box open, and I'm going to say thank you so much to Pierre. He's done a lot to the community. The community existed before I knew who he was and before Topperz existed, but it didn't go to where it's at before he became popular and before Topperz. So we got to definitely give a huge shout out to them and everything that they've done. They definitely created a staple. Him and a few others, Hat Crawler as well, Leon, those guys have made it, like a thing. So right now, before I give it to you, you guys just seen I just cut this box open. And man, he did exactly what I needed him to do. This new era logo, you can see it from right there. Yes, it stands out. It don't blend, ladies and gentlemen. This one stands out. That Major League Baseball logo. Now, could I have done this any different? I just would have changed the liner. But other than that, this is what you call a flawless piece right here. If you know me and get familiar, I just mentioned to you I'm a Castlevania collector, been for years. This right here, Japan, is the homeland, the creation, the foundation land for a lot of things. Anime is hugely popular now because of this country right here, this logo right here. Trust and honor and respect. But ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Japanese, the kanji, oh my God. And if you don't know, he wears the number, of course, 17 being in red, the kanji written like, what do you do with this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you present and this is what you put on, of course, when you in Japan. I would feel like this is, of course, this is a fitted to me. That's just something you are not going to see every day for multiple reasons. One, it takes a particular type of taste, take a particular type of style, and it take a particular type of person to pull one of these off the fashionable way. Now, can you rock this with a white t-shirt, some jeans, some shoes? Yeah, you can do that. But I feel like for the respect thing, for what this hat embodies, for what it is, for what it's, and it might be one of the last like this that you get from Topperz. You know what I'm saying? For right now, because again, Pierre announcing him stepping down, his leaving of the company was a huge thing. I feel like it was a hit. It was a big hit. I feel like to a lot of people in the community, if you like me, you like to see different things. You like to see things stand out. So can y'all see that? Can I give it to y'all? Can y'all see it dancing? Can you see the metallic thread kicking off this? The way that it dances is remarkable to me. But again, in my era growing up, again, I've been rocking hats since the early 2000s, 2003, 2004, 2005. That was my high school era. So hats was literally just something we used to do. My man Marky, if he watching this, he can attest to this, bro. Literally in the early 2000s, maybe 2010-ish, when I was visiting PA, he would not go out. We would not go out that night if this man could not find a hat. We was in the mall. We was in Champs. Champs used to sell crazy fitteds. We was in Foot Locker. We was in the malls, man. My man was trying to get a fitted to match his outfit. You get what I'm saying? So we take it back to that far along. And again, the games came a long way. But again, you got certain people like Pierre, certain people like Hat Crawler, certain people like John Jay, Just a few names, man, just I'm throwing out there, but you got to commend these dudes for real. I'm not a fan of everybody, but I got to respect everybody because, again, without them, they wouldn't have took things, to the direction that it's at right now. They are not the epitome of fitteds, but they are definitely the direction of where it's at now. And you got to give those guys thanks and kudos to them. And before I go, I will not leave without showing you guys my other favorite Japanese hats I have yet to wear. Now, this company, they are competitors. This hat actually released from my fitteds, which is a New Jersey store. As you see, they also got a Japanese flag on the side. Sadly, this was blended. But as you guys see, man, Japan All-Star Game. Now, this one hit different. The red pin at the top. And they didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. They actually put the continent on the back of the hat, which I thought was very exquisite. Once again, very few things I would have changed about this. I definitely would have made this white. I personally feel like white liner feels better when you put it on. The material of it feels better. The comfort level of it. Black is, it's cool, but it's base. You know what I mean? I feel like black is base, but this is definitely, again, a big difference, but also a hat that I gotta add. You can see the huge size difference in these side patches right here. Huge difference. This is from Topperz, currently that just released, and this is from my fitteds, which released, I want to say, a few years back. I have yet to wear this, of course. I haven't been to Japan yet, so that's the dream, man. That's the goal. It's been my dream since I was a kid. This also has the Japanese flag embroidered on the right-hand side, but as you guys see, there's also like a gold glow factor kind of to the side of this. And sadly, once again, this hat is from the era where everybody blends logos. So as you guys can see, what I complained about the most, I just showed you 3 hats. 2 out of those 3 hats have what you see, or what they call tunneled logos, which I absolutely hate. I stand on, I stand against. But green UV, I love that they put this right here. This is World Baseball. Now, I remember when this came out in 2005. Don't quote me on this. I don't want to say it was the first time they did it, but I have a hat that was from 2005 that had this logo on it, and I used to think it was the world. But if you look now, it's changed. But this one right here was the one I was talking about. This is actually a baseball in the center with multicolors going around it. So, but this is the Japanese hat. You see it says Japan on the front. This is just a kudos hat, man. And this right here is gray. You can hardly see it, but it's gray with red lines going through the brim of the hat. Again, very few things I would change, but we can do a comparison once again and see. And I still feel like they might be the same size, but there's a gold bar around this one, so it kind of sets the difference. But still, this one seems to be the biggest one of the 3. Huge difference. Huge difference. So those are some of my 3 Japanese hats right here. I've actually had a few more in the past. I cannot tell you where they are if I guess. I never put them on. I never wore them, but I've moved since I've lived out here. So, but yeah, man, you guys let me know what you think about this, man. You guys think this hat that I present to you guys today, is this heat? Is it weak? Is it not your taste? Is it not your forte? Do you agree with me? Should it be only worn in Japan? Should it be worn when you get to the land? Should it be worn when you listen? I got 3 days already down. I know what I'm wearing my first 3 days already, right? I think I'm gonna go in order though. I think I'm gonna go this, then this, and then this. Say the best for last. I say it's the best for last because again, that Ohtani representation, that I feel like that's a huge, commemorating the Japanese legend in baseball, man. So the Dodgers are iconic, man. Definitely for for all types of, not even just for them, but for us too. Jackie Robinson being the first. So again, shouts out to the Dodgers, man. But before they were the LA Dodgers, he was like, let me clarify, he was a Brooklyn Dodger. He was not a LA Dodger. There is a difference. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm almost at the 9-minute mark. Whew, I've been going in today. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Let me know if you guys are appreciative of it. Do you salute it? Do you want to shoot it? Are you not a fan of it? But thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace and love. Stay tuned because I got some heat rock coming for you guys real soon. And I've been saying it for a while now, but I promise you I'm standing on it. But thank you guys for watching, man. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.